Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, Conan Exiles Dev Blog 8 just came out. It's talking about servers and mods, and we're going to talk about it. And at the end, we're going to run the trailer for the game. So, if you're interested in it, just stand by. So, I'm really excited for this. I've already been in contact with Funcom, and it looks like we will be doing a Let's Play of this at the end of the month. So, I'm really excited for this. Conan Exiles kind of reminds me of a bit of like Ark or Rust, those kind of games. I think there's going to be a lot more PvE in it, which I think Ark has quite a bit of PvE in it as well, to give you an idea. But Funcom is a wonderful company. I've loved their games. Unfortunately, games like Anarchy Online isn't doing the best these days, but it was probably one of my favorite games of all time as an MMO, and Age of Conan was quite exciting too, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. But either way, let's talk about Conan Exiles Devlog 8 here. So, basically, they release information that you'll be able to rent servers from Ping Perfect. At the same time, you'll be able to play on the official servers that are hosted by Funcom, or they might be actually reserved at Ping Perfect as well, but they'll be having their own dedicated servers either way that you can play on, which you wouldn't have to pay to play. They're going to have about 70 players per server at launch, and they hope to increase that leading to the full game. And you have to remember, these guys are MMO experts. They know a lot about MMOs, and so I can see it easily being a couple hundred down the road, as long as the maps can be big enough for that many people. They're talking about both PvE and PvP. Their servers that they're going to be running by Funcom will be wiped every 30 days. So they're kind of like you play and then they get wiped. I don't know if they're going to kind of chain them up in a sense. So like, maybe, there's, I don't know, every, say, 7 days, there's another set of servers or something that get wiped instead of having it all at once, but I guess we'll find out over time. There's going to be quite a few game modes, actually. Well, I wouldn't say game modes, but they changed a bit of the game style. So you got Purist, Relaxed, Hardcore, Role-Playing, Experimental, and Random. So I assume a random it just goes whatever. I'm not sure about experimental. It doesn't really list what experimental means, but I was almost thinking it meant experimental changes and things, but I'm not quite sure, to be honest. And then you got role-playing, which, I mean, that's probably targeted for people who like to role-play a bit more. In these kinds of games, though, they're not really well monitored, so I'm not sure how role-playing will work. Hardcore, probably you die, you get banned, or, you lose a lot of things, or who knows exactly, but it's probably very punishing. Relax is probably a little easier, so to obtain materials and things will probably be a little easier, maybe to level up, things like that. The Purist is probably just, the way the developers had made the game for. So they talk about them. They just tell you which ones there are. There's going to be private servers, which, yes, if we own a copy, of course, through Steam, we'll be able to set up our own private server. And yes, I will be running a private server. I'll probably be running a PvE private server. We'll see how it goes, but I'm assuming a lot of people are going to be playing PvP. And to be honest, I'm more interested in the game for PvE, but they show some nice pictures here showing you some server settings you can set. So, for example, you can put your password, admin password. You can enable PvP or not. You can set your community. Now, it's grayed out here, so I'm wondering if we don't actually get to set that. It doesn't really matter, but no ownership, can damage player-owned structures, enable sandstorm. So the sandstorm comes and blows. I don't know exactly what it does, except, blind people, maybe injure them, whatnot. Build radial destruction force multiplier. Okay, so more settings there. Progression, so you got player XP, and then it goes over here, player XP time multiplier and rate multiplier. Kill multiplier, harvest multiplier, player XP craft multiplier. So these are the rates that, maybe the more casual server, they'll be, 4x or 5x or who knows what. The settings I'm actually most interested in are day and night cycles. Personally, I'm not a big fan of night unless if there's a lot to do at night or if there's something different at night. For me, you know, as somebody who likes to record and share it with you guys, night usually just means pain. You know, it's so dark you can't see anything. You just huddle and sit there. For a PvP server, I could see nighttime being an excellent way for ambushing and things like that. But I think for a PvE server, you'd probably adjust the nighttime speed to, say, 3 times the speed. So maybe nighttime is normally 20 minutes. You can make it so it's like 7 minutes or something like that, just to give an idea. So that's really cool. And there looks like there's actually a lot more settings. They're only showing us a snippet because that's it. But if you see the bar here, look how this is the bar and this is the second image. And you see the first image? Oh, wow. So there's a lot more to it than, you know, we're seeing. So I can't wait for that. So via options, you can enable PvP, etc. You can do things like player health, stamina, resource yield, experience growth, etc. Everything can be adjusted on the fly without the need of a server restart, which is awesome. And then there's the admin panel. I love admin panels. Now, we don't get the best look at this admin panel. There isn't a screenshot to click, but we can get, you know, our browser zoomed in here. So you got things like change player stats. So they're encumber, health. You can give them EXP. You can give them different levels. So, I mean, if you're playing a server that cheats, your admin might, you know, cheat and do some of these commands. I personally will never do this on my server, unless if it's a pure test server, of course. Other commands: cloak, invisibility, no sprint, blah, 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 teleport, walk, ghost, show stats, demigod, print XP. You got a movement speed multiplier, so you change that to like 4x. That means you're moving 4 times faster. You have a hunger, thirst, eating on, eating off, hunger, thirst, food, food plus, water. So it's just like water, give water, remove water, I guess. Teleport, self, all the directions, and then center. Day and night cycle control, so server-wide requires admin access. So, of course, you can change it here. So this is like the server console on the server side, I guess. And then you got things like hide NPC spawner, show old NPC spawner, spawn as a thrall item. Oh, that's cool. So you could probably have an item where you can spawn one of these. Set monster's health, so you can increase the monster's health, lower it. Human type, behavior type, so you can change those. That's pretty cool. And then you got inventory, so you can spawn all the different items. And actually, I think this might be all on the client side, actually. They're showing a screenshot of the client, but I assume they just pasted it on there. But now looking at it, thinking about all the item spawns, these can be probably on the server as well, so or on the client. Crafting recipes found in the game. Oh, it says the admin panel. The server admin, you can also have access to a full-featured admin panel. You can spawn blah, blah, blah. Pretty cool. Server admins can also spawn in NPCs, both human and creatures. In addition to this, possibly increase your character's movement speed, turn them invisible, remove hunger and thirst, teleport, quick level up, etc. Okay, and then the most exciting thing I can't wait for is mods. There is going to be modding to this. Conan Exile will feature full mod support on PC. This is planned to be available from the start of early access. Mods developers will be able to download custom Unreal Engine, letting you to create whole host of modifications to the game. Everything from changing aspects of the gameplay to adding new monsters and adding items in the game can be done with the modding tools. A mod management tool which connects to Steam Workshop allows the player to easily load in the mods they want to play with and more. So hopefully, they're going to talk about it soon, but hopefully this means that we're going to be able to actually do them like sort of Space Engineers. When you connect to a server, it'll download the mods off of Steam. That would be godly. Also, I think, well, as far as I know, that usually the Unreal Engine, when you download their editors and stuff like that, you usually have full map support, so hopefully that exists as well, so we can create new maps or extend maps, things like that. So that's going to be exciting. Either way, I'm really excited about that, and I hope you guys are too. I think Conan Exiles is going to be awesome, and it's going to be on Steam on January 31st, so if you're interested in it, I suggest you check it out because I will definitely be doing a Let's Play. So I'm going to end this with not talking, and we're going to watch the trailer, and then I'm just going to shut down from here. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and enjoy the trailer, shall we? There we go.
Between the years when the oceans drank Atlantis, and the years of the rise of the sons of Arius, there was an age undreamed of when shining kingdoms lay spread across the world like blue mantles beneath the stars.